Hi, Lana Scott Lighthouse. So guys, as y'all know, I've been actually asking specific questions. I haven't just been pulling the cards to see what comes up. And I actually asked my spiritual council, which is my angels, ancestors, passed on loved ones, spirit guides. I asked them, did they want me to continue on the types of readings that I have been doing? And I have gotten a really good response to them. And I think a lot of people are looking for hope, wanting hope for a better future, hope for survival of mankind and our destiny, our planet Earth. Because, guys, you know, pollution is just so bad right now. The oceans, just everything. There's people starving to death. Our world is not where it was even 100 years ago. Our world globally. So I pulled a couple of runes, and I got Dagas for breakthrough, and I got Burka for birth. But I looked them up in the healing runes instead of the regular ones, and the message was pretty clear. Keep on doing what you're doing, because people are looking for hope. People are looking for answers. People are wanting to know that besides just our daily lives, grinding it out day after day, people are wanting to know that in the future, their children are going to be safe. They're going to be fed, that, you know, they're going to have a home to call their own, that they're going to have money in the bank, that they're not going to have to worry about, you know, somebody coming in and taking it all away after everything they've strived for, you know, and have made it, that someone comes in and tells them how they can spend their money, or that they can't have anything, or, you know what I mean? We're hearing all kind of mixed messages on social media all over the place. And people, I feel like people want to know that there's hope, because as long as you have hope, you have that spark inside of you. You have that, I'm going to make it no matter what, because you hope, you have faith in the day-to-day that, you know, it's all going to turn out okay. So, and to know that is or to feel that is what makes you get out of bed every day. You know what I'm saying? So I asked my spiritual council if they still wanted me to keep doing these kind of readings. And guys, I got a resounding yes on that. And I said, well, I don't want to keep asking the same types of questions. So I think what I'm going to do this time is just a little bit different, but along the same lines. I've called in my spiritual council. I'm getting ready to call in the spiritual council of anyone that they want to see this message of whatever gets pulled in the runes and the cards, and that in some way, shape, or form, somebody is with their healing gifts, or their spirituality, or they're wanting to see a better place, a better world for all of humanity, along those kind of lines. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. So, and we'll just see what they give me. Okay. So, spiritual counselor, my ancestors, angels, passed on loved ones, and also spiritual counsel, please come in and help guide this reading, and tell us about somebody in the future, or somebody, or a message that you want to give somebody that will in some way, shape, or form change the world, change us, give us hope for a better tomorrow. Whatever message that you want, I call all of you in. I ask that you give me a message that in some way resonates with somebody out there, that brings hope, that is, or a message about somebody that needs to hear the message, that's going to somehow make a decision to help change the world in some way, shape, or form as we go into the future, that will be a brighter tomorrow for us, for humanity in general. So, give me a message, guys. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so we've got Othello, we've got Joy, we've got Spiritual Warrior, we've got Messages. And guys, I'm gonna try to turn this so y'all can see as these runes come up. Okay. And that's gonna take me a few minutes to see what the story is here, or who this. Well, the joy being there is obviously for a person. So hang on, guys. Let me see what else I get here. So whoever needs to hear this message, tell us about this person or this situation, spiritual counsel that wants this message to get out. Hope for humanity, a person. Whoa. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. Prayer. Movement, success. Path of destiny. Okay. That's because there's some kind of fear there. Something happens, there's some kind of fear. Fruits of your labor. Lagoos. Or actually, that's being stopped, but then having to fence and having to stand still. Spiritual counsel of another person or situation. So we have seen, and I guess that is unseen. And so what is within this person's control? What is within this person's control? Because I know this isn't seen here. Ooh, there's opening, travel. What is within this person's control? Oh, manners, other people. Healer. They'll bring it with them. Okay, so what else is within their control? A partnership. Who they choose. Okay. I think that was it. Any relief from distress. Okay, any side messages? Any side messages? A secret and reverse birth. Ooh, somebody with a hidden agenda. Somebody with a hidden agenda they need to look out for. Okay. But it's going to be okay. All but one rune. One rune, guys. One rune did not show up. So let me see what we got here. Okay, so as soon as I got Path of Destiny, guys, this tells me this is the end of the first story, okay? And then the minute I start seeing all this, I know this is, as I was pulling these, this is what's unseen, okay? This is what is within this person's control. And then, as a side message, somebody, and look, Perth Secrets, Reverse Birth, and a Doorway tells, this right here tells me somebody with a hidden agenda. Guys, don't ask. I just know what I'm feeling. So to start off with here, we've got Othello. And Othello's having to do with your foundation. Somebody that has a very firm foundation, okay, is what I'm feeling. They have a very good family life. And they're really happy because their spirituality and messages are coming in to do with what they need to do in their life. Okay, and it's something that they have left in the hands of the gods, so to speak. So somebody already knows that, or their intuition is telling them that they are somebody in the future, or that they're supposed to do something special. Okay, is what I'm picking up from this. Okay, and they've been waiting for messages to come in, which are coming in. Okay. Guys, mind you, this is not going to resonate for everybody. This may not resonate with nobody, but it may sound like somebody you know. That's what they're telling me. It sounds like somebody you know, or maybe your intuition is telling you that it's okay. So this message is for somebody is saying, you know who this person is. Okay. And then we have movement and success and path of destiny. Okay. So somebody knows this person that is there. They have a very good family life. Okay. And they seem to be really happy lately and they seem to be very spiritual to you. Okay. And they've been getting signals, and it's something that they've prayed for. So they're telling me this is a conversation you overhear, or that you and a friend talk about, Okay, it's somebody you know. All right, so whoever this message is for, this is somebody you know. It's not you, it's somebody you know. Okay, and they may be talking about moving away, or they're having some kind of movement go on in their life and a lot of success, and they're talking about what they want to do for their future. Okay, or this could be you, but I feel like this is a conversation that somebody hears, or and you somehow maybe in some kind of way influence it or something like that. Okay, but your intuition is telling you this is another person. Okay, and then we have path of destiny. Okay, now what is unseen here is we have Hagalaz, which is something happening that somebody's not expecting. I don't know if it's you or the other person. And then there's some fear there. Okay, and I've been getting these two together lately, where, and again, I'm still feeling like these messages are for people that are coming from very structured religious backgrounds that are going to be breaking the mold. And they're going to be the ones that their family says, what is wrong with you? Why are you doing this? Their family's going to feel like they don't know who this person is becoming, because everybody's on their own spiritual path. Okay, guys? And whoever this person is, because this right here is unseen, all right? And then we have fruits of your labor or legalities, or as time goes on, and there's either going to be a block, or there's going to be a female that's not happy about all this. So maybe it's somebody's mother that you know, or maybe your mother. Change the energies around, guys. But I feel like this is, or maybe someone overhears your conversation that you're having with somebody else about, that you're going to be the black sheep of the family because you're going to make a decision that has to do with your path of destiny, and people that love you or somebody that cares about some female's not going to like it. Okay, maybe it's your big sister says, mom's going to go nuts because we go to church every Sunday, or we do this is like in our family, this is what we do, and you're not wanting to do it, and you're going to defend yourself, or this other person is going to defend themselves. Okay, and they're actually going to stop it and take some time to do that in some kind of way. I'm feeling like somebody's going to try to stop them, but they're not going to listen. Okay? They're not going to listen. Because then what we have is, and I think this is where this comes in, guys, with this secrets, reverse burqa, but then there's an opening. I feel like this is somebody with a hidden agenda, and it may be this reverse female right here, because this is unseen as of yet, because this is current. This is what's not seen, and this is going into the future. Okay, guys? Maybe I should put it like this so it makes a little bit more sense. All right. This if you look at it like a timeline, because I've been feeling timelines too, guys. This is like going into the future, but this is what's not seen. And it does have to do with this situation here. Okay. And then what we have is what is within your control: possessions, an opening, and travel. So I feel like in this instance, they're saying that, when the door opens and you're able to move and do something, okay, you're not going to care. You're going to bring, if you do actually physically move, you're only going to bring what's most important, what you consider most important. You're not going to worry about, the giant trunk that has all your collected cars from when you were a kid. You're only going to take what's most important to you. Because I'm feeling like somebody, because we have the movement up here, somebody's going to actually be, and I got this earlier too, guys, on the last message, somebody's actually going to move away from their family because they're going to know they're doing the right thing regardless of what their family's saying. Okay? And that's really going to make them very happy. And they're highly spiritual. All right? So when this opening comes, whatever it is, maybe someone offers you a job somewhere else, or some kind of opening comes up where you can actually go where there's more like-minded people, that's within your control, right? And I'm saying people because now we have Manas. You're going to take it. Whatever this is. Maybe someone says, hey, you get a call from a friend. Maybe you live in Tennessee and you get a call from a friend in Indiana, and they say, hey, for the winter or for this coming spring, we're going to be going to this particular place, or we're going to a retreat or something like that. And I know your parents wouldn't approve, but hey man, you're 23 years old. Do you want to come? And you're going to go, hell yes. Because you have healing abilities, and you're going to join up with this person and have a partnership, and it's going to give you some kind of relief because you're going to feel like somebody's on your side. Okay. But beware of this here, because there's some kind of secrets or some kind of, and I just feel like this is a person. I feel like this, where'd it go? I feel like these two go together, guys. Some female, and it doesn't necessarily mean, I'm not talking about the person that you're going to go meet. It might be somebody you meet once you get there, or it could be somebody in your family that they're going to try to stop you, because they're not, like, you know how some families where the kids, you know, everybody in the family's been a doctor, so they expect you to be a doctor, but you don't want to be a doctor. And your intuition's telling you that with your healing abilities, maybe you want to go be a chiropractor. Maybe you want to go study Reiki. Maybe you want to start your own tarot channel. Whatever the case may be, you're on a different path, and you know intuitively that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're like highly intuitive yourself, and you're feeling like you're being called to this, or this other person that you know of, that you overhear of this. Okay, I feel like that's two separate situations, but I still feel like someone's actually, maybe the person overhears it is a friend of yours. Okay, guys, however this resonates for you. Okay. You got to remember, nothing's set in stone, guys. I know these are little stones, but nothing's set in stone. It could be something you overhear. It could be that you make up your mind, but you overhear something your parents say that make you go, well, you know what? I'm going to take this opening and I'm going to go anyway. Okay? So there's something about a message here. All right? But I still feel like somebody has a hidden agenda, and it's a female. Okay? And you know, maybe maybe you decide you want to go off with this friend or something, and about the time you're getting ready to go, your family goes, oh, well, we just signed you up for this, or we're going to send you over here, and you're like, I'm not going over there. Okay, so, and you don't go, but I'm just telling you, somebody has a hidden agenda. But I don't think it's wherever you go off to that you move off with this friend or whatever, because it's within your control. I don't think they're going to be able to do it. But just be aware, somebody does not have your best interest at heart. They have their best interest at heart, because in some way it's going to benefit them, either prestige or status or something like that. But because of your healing abilities and this other friend, you're going to go off and you're going to choose this doorway for yourself. Okay, so that's what they're telling me, guys. Let me that cat. That's the new cat, guys. All right, let me pull a couple of tarot here, and we're going to see what else they're talking about here. And for whoever this message resonates for, I feel like that regardless of how this plays out in your life, that you're going to jump through this opening, because you've already had the idea, and you have to complete the beginning. You have to make the initial dream complete. In other words, you have to take the next step, and then the next step. Okay, so you're going to put your own hopes and desires and what you want for the future, and how you feel like you're going to be doing, you know, whatever it is that you're wanting to go do as a healer, or whatever it is that you're wanting to go do. You're not going to let these other people. Okay, you're not going to let family, you're not going to let great Aunt Mary, great Aunt Jane, whoever. You're actually old enough. I think this is for a person that's old enough to make up their own mind and be able to do what they want to do. Okay, and you're going to do it, because you're going to travel. And actually, too, this manager's room may also mean that you're going to go. Those may be the like-minded people. Okay, and it does have something to do with your future and going from the microcosm to macrocosm. And I still feel like this is saying a healer who's strong, a partnership with somebody else, okay, which is going to make you happy, because you're going to know you're doing the right thing, regardless of what this person here is thinking, wanting about, and you're going to jump through this open doorway. All right, guys, let me pull some tarot on this. And guys, these messages right now are having to do with people who are going to make a difference in some way, shape, or form in the future. It's what they keep telling me again and again and again. So, and I did call in another, you know, somebody else's spiritual counsels, your ancestors, passed on loved ones. spirit guides. So if you've been feeling intuitively like they're around you a lot more, especially your guardian angel or a special ancestor, they are, because they're wanting to make sure you get this message. And guys, I'll tell you something else too. Whenever the messages resonate for you, 9 times out of 10, if you're not the only one, and they don't resonate for everybody in the same way. They always resonate in different ways, because all of us are on our own path of destiny, okay? And your path of destiny may be totally different for someone else, but 10 years down the line, you may meet somebody that saw something similar, either my reading, another reading, felt the same way, and your paths eventually cross. But you're all on your own path of destiny. Does that make sense? Like-minded people tend to, at one time or another, meet someone like themselves. You know what I mean? Because you have the same goals. You have the same desires, ideas, dreams of what it is you want to accomplish for your life, or what you feel like you're being called to do. Some of you, someone in this may be somebody that actually wants to become a Catholic priest, and his family's like, no, we're not Catholic, but that's what they want to do. And they feel like they want to change the perception of Catholic priests. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's path is going to be different, guys. So let me pull some tarot here and see what they're saying. So spiritual counsel of whoever you want to see this message. What other messages do you want us to see for the whoever this message is for? Yeah, I hear you. Cut again, cut again. Okay. What other message? What do we have at the bottom? Oh. Judgment. Guys, right there off the top, on the bottom of the deck, guys. Being called to a new life. That's going right along with the tarot there, guys. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Oh, somebody has to make a choice. So, guys, you can, okay, so this has to do with the choice and love. So this may have to do with this movement of moving away from what you know to be true, or what you have in your family life, okay, and moving to some kind of success for yourself. And it may mean moving, to another state. Maybe you feel called to go to, to help dig wells for charity water, okay? Or you feel called to go, whatever the case may be. Actually, leaving everything and making a choice for yourself is a choice in love, because we like to think anyway that everyone in our family loves us, right? But whatever your foundation is, going to leave into the future, guys, that's definitely a big choice. That is definitely a big choice. Let me see what else we got here. Death to a way of living the way you're living your life now. So, guys, this having to defend yourself and listening to what your intuition is telling you, okay? That's unseen at this time, because you're not realizing you're going to have to defend yourself, and there being some fear in there. This just feels like, to me, this is like death of an old life, and making a choice because you're being called, you're making a choice. So there's death to the old way of the way you've lived your life. Does that make sense, guys? Okay. To me, that makes total sense. And again, the angels have your back. Your intuition, your spirit guides, your spiritual counsel, they are talking to you, and they have your back in this choice, guys. Now, I've been told here lately that temperance also means Archangel Michael. Well, Archangel Michael, he is a defense angel, okay? So these unseen things that come up when you have this fear, ask Archangel Michael to help protect you and have your back, okay, is what they're telling me, okay? So maybe you could get a little a picture of him, or a little charm of him, and put it on a necklace around your neck, so that when you feel scared or you have this fear pop up, you can say, Archangel Michael, protect me. Guys, y'all can look it up on Google. There are loads of different kinds of prayers, charms, ways to ask your spiritual counsel to protect you. you can even literally ask them, show me a sign that I'm doing the right thing. Guys, you're going to get your sign. I'm just feeling like somebody is going to get their sign. And look, you're strong. You see, you're a healer. You're strong. And I still feel like every time I see this, that she's breaking the chains that bind her to an old way of living. Whoever this message is for, they're telling me you're going to cleave off from your family and you're going to go do what you feel like you need to do on your path of destiny. So guys, I hope this message resonated for somebody. I hope that somebody says, my intuition's been speaking to me, and despite this fear that I'm scared I'm going to do the wrong thing, I'm going to listen to my intuition. I'm going to listen to my spiritual counselors. I'm going to say it one more time, guys. Wherever you go, and always ask your archangels and your spirit guides and ancestors and personal guardian angel to protect you and to give you a heads up. You can do that once a week. Say, hey, hey, my own personal guardian angel or Archangel Michael, give me a heads up or give me a feeling or give me a sign whenever somebody's around me that I have to be aware of, that has a hidden agenda or is in some way, shape, or form, may not have my best interest at heart. Okay? So, guys, that's what I've got. Again, this is another one of those messages for people, someone that is going to make a difference in the future. And I don't know if this message is for a masculine or a feminine. It feels like it's more like for a masculine. But guys, it could be a female that's very in touch with her masculine side. It could be somebody that's, however it is, you switch the energies around, however they resonate with you. Because maybe you see this message and go, oh, wow, that sounds like my sister. You know what I'm saying? Or, oh, that sounds like my brother. Me and my best friend were just talking, and he said his sister's talking about doing this. Wait, that sounds like that reading I heard. You know what I'm saying, guys? So, all right, so Lana Scott Lighthouse, thank you for being here with me, guys. This is just one of those, I'm just feeling like this is just a spiritual counsel message for whoever needs to hear it. So I think that's what we're going to put the title of, Spiritual Counsel of Somebody Who Needs to Hear This Message. All right, guys, again, just do be aware of this person that has ulterior motives. And I don't think you're going to, if it's not somebody that's in your immediate family or somebody else's immediate family, at some point you're going to run into this person at some time. And it may not be nothing major or serious. Sometimes you meet a bunch of people and one person in the group, you're like, I'm not sure I like them. You know what I mean? Because you get really weird vibes off of them. Could be something like that, guys. I just know somebody doesn't have your best interest at heart, or either they're carrying secrets, they have a secret agenda, and they're just very, very, very negative. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you. Lana Scott Lighthouse. Be a light in the darkness, guys. Be somebody's hero. Be your own hero. Be a hero for the future. Do the right thing. Ciao.